How's it? Today is April 8th. It is Friday. Um, Today's workout is just continuing from last week, just like every other workout this week was. Similar to every other workout this week, I increased 3 kilos, aside from Tuesday where I increased 5. So I increased 3 kilos for block power snatch, my snatch deadlift, I guess Romanian deadlift, then my overhead, or push press plus overhead squat. Then I also increased 3 kilos for my block power cleans, my power jerks, and then my clean deadlifts. So it would make sense for me to increase by 3 kilos today. It is what I did. My snatches today were a little bit weird, actually. I had a few weird warm ups, and a few of the snatches that I actually did do were not the greatest. As far as everything going for my body, yesterday, for some reason, my knee had that same sensation that it had last Monday. But that was the first time since last Monday where it really happened. And yesterday is my Thursday, right? Thursday is my off day. I didn't do anything yesterday. I worked at the clinic and I went to go play taiko. But it was giving me some issues before I went to play taiko, which is really, really, really odd to me. Playing taiko itself is super intense and it's super demanding, but it was hurting before I even got to campus. So I'm not sure what caused it, why it's happening, what's wrong. I don't know anything really that's going on with it. But today, my knee felt okay. So, I'm not super worried about it. It is something that I do need to be careful of, but I'm not letting it like take over everything for me. So here's what I'm talking about. Where today I felt weird. So that snatch, that full snatch, felt so weird. My power snatch before that, the two power snatches before that were solid, but the actual full snatch was just on my heels the whole time. I guess I wasn't anticipating it being so far back in my on my heels, but that is what happened, and that is kind of the result of the lift. I think it happens a little bit more on my one of my snatches at 87, and that here not great at 80, super forward, not high enough. I don't know. Um, so it's one or the other, right? But most of my reps today were pretty good. They're pretty solid. I think that given how light it is, all of my reps should be solid, and it's not a good sign that I'm performing the way I am. Right, so that one was good. That one I think was probably my best one. This is the one where I did not do super great on. You see that? I I don't know. I mean, if I go back and analyze the technique, I know I could tell you why it happened, but I don't know what caused it in my head to look like that. You know what I mean? Like, aside from it being like, oh, this is what my body did, I don't know why my body did that. That's what I'm getting at. Um, it is what it is. I think I can always be better, no matter what. And most definitely when when I give myself opportunities like that to be better, like after being performing so poorly, um, yeah, I will be better next week. Um, After that, I moved into my clean and jerks. Again, just 3 kilos up. So 115 here for 5+1s. I I think these were a little bit weird. The first rep at 115 was just not great overall. Um, the clean, the jerk. Watch this clean. It's really hard to tell there, but I'm a little bit forward. My extension was not complete extension, and that jerk was just god awful. Did not get enough height. Did not get my foot out. Did not get the bar in the correct place overhead. So the rest of them were significantly better, but for both the clean and the jerk. I mean, 115 is so light. 115 is, I don't know. Let's pull up a calculator. Let's see. I think for me, what I'm looking for, 115 is only 82%. So the thing that I'm looking for here for all of these cleans and whatnot is positional excellence, and as far as timing goes, extending through my legs first, and then allowing my upper body to come in. I've said this a million times before, but I think you can always be fast under the bar no matter what. So if that is true, then the need to be fast will always be there. And so if you're always going to be the same amount of speed under, my shoe untied here. If you're always going to be the same speed under, isn't it just better to have better height? So getting better height is not coming from my arms. So if I pull my arms early and I neglect to push my legs soon enough, then obviously I'm not going to get enough height. So being able to kind of practice that, I mean, this is just a basic fundamental that it's the most recent coaching cue that Steve gave me at the meet, 2 Sundays ago, and it's something that I think I've said it a lot of times since then. It's something that I know I can do, and it's something that I know is completely um, integral to the way I lift, but it's something that I also often forget about. I mean, there's a variety of reasons why I forget about it, but I think the biggest one is that I'm trying my best to keep my upper body in the great position, or at least strong positioning, because my upper body itself is not strong. So if I think too much about other fundamentals, then my upper body kind of is the weak link. And if I think about my weak link and being my upper body, then I don't know. The shit just falls apart all around, right? Um, that is not true. That's a joke. You can't. I don't know if you could tell. But after my clean and jerks there, I moved into my front squats. This is just 3 kilos up for the 3 sets of 5. So I did 125 last week. These were harder than I thought they were going to be. I thought they were going to be like moderately difficult, but here, watch this rep. This is my last rep. That's my 15th out of 15 reps. But I didn't think it was going to be that difficult. I don't think I was ever going to get slowed down to the point where I almost thought I was going to fail. I made it through, though. I'm not sure how much I can push for that for fives. Fives are quite a bit. Um, After that, I did my pull-ups here. 3 sets of 12. And then my GHD sit-ups. 3 sets of 15. Very, very classic me. My Monday accessories, my Friday accessories. My favorite accessories, I think. Um, yeah. Today was pretty good. Like my snatch technique was kind of all over the place. My cleans were not the greatest either. But I did go 10 for 10 or 25 for 25 if you want to count my front squats. I wouldn't count those. But I didn't have any misses, which is a good sign for me right now. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Shoots.